Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is a new series called 30 for 30, where I do 30 rapid-fire critiques in 30 days, 15 Adorama picks, and 15 Squarespace rapid-fire critiques. If you want to see all of the rapid-fire critiques in one place, go ahead, click up on the screen right now. We'll take you over to the website to do that, but let's get into a critique. Here we go again. Do you know what time it is? Yep, Squarespace rapid fire critique time once again. As part of my 30 critiques in 30 days, we have Leo Dimitro's website, which is built off of Squarespace this time, and it uses a template called Front Row. Now, if you haven't built your own website, or you're looking for an easy-to-use solution to build your portfolio and have your own space, check out squarespace.com/fro to get your 14-day free trial. No credit card needed. I know you'll like it once you try it. So it says photographer, travel on site. I'm curious what that part means. And then enter the trip. I really want to enter the trip, but doesn't this look like, I thought this was an alien. I was like, ooh, look at the eyes, but I actually think it's Flickr. So let's enter the trip and see where it takes us. So it takes us to this image. We've got Leo Gemetro photography, home, street and travel, landscape, architecture, blog, and about. So it's laid out very simple, very clean, very easy. But let me talk about the home button. Do you see how it takes you back to here? There's really no reason that anybody needs to come back to here. So let me show you how you can change that in Squarespace. I have that as well, or had it as well. I just put it back on for you guys to see, just so to show you. Let me in, and then jaredpolin.com. There's no reason to get back to this area. So how do we get rid of that? Well, right here on Squarespace on the back end, I can take that page, which is the jaredpolin.com one, and I don't want to get rid of it altogether. I want to put it in the not linked. So when I put it in the not linked, it's no longer here, visible on the site. So, you know, if you really want to get back to the front, you can go to jaredpolin.com again, or you could click that face, my logo. And I could probably unlink this. I didn't even take a look, but I can probably change the link on this so it just goes to where I want it to go. But I just wanted to show you that, how easy and simple it is to make changes. We just made that change. So let's take a look. We've got a slideshow that can play. It's auto-playing. I'm not a big fan of auto-playing slideshows, but I like how the images look here. The only thing is they look to be slightly cropped in terms of the aspect ratio, but the images play vibrantly and large on the screen, and it's an HTML5 thing. Remember, guys, if you're using a website that, one, isn't mobile friendly, Google is going to not rank you as high on mobile search. They don't like that your site isn't mobile friendly. And two, if you're still using a site that has Flash of any kind on it, you're doing yourself a disservice. This is all built off of HTML5, and a lot of other site builders out there, not just Squarespace, are based off of HTML5 now for a reason, because not a lot of things like Flash any longer. So one, these photos look great on here. We've got social buttons down here are fine as well. Let me show you something else. You see how it changes size depending on the screen that you're on? This is called a responsive website. If your site isn't doing that, you want to take a look at this because it should be doing that. So we've got street and travel. We've got landscape. I like the way that this site is laid out. I like how the images are, I like how it works. It's cohesive. Because you know how you find those websites where it's like, I shoot boudoir, and I shoot sports, and then I shoot babies, and then I shoot concerts. It's all over the place. Now that's okay if you want to just showcase your work for you to share with the world. But a lot of times people want to share a site because they're doing business. And that's why people will recommend that if you have a wedding business, that you have a separate wedding photography site versus having your gory concert, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, gory photo. Gory, some kind of alien photos on another part. It may confuse people. I like having one site personally, but I also have my focus is not on shooting weddings, so I have concerts. But that's true. I've taken off certain stuff on my website because it didn't fit the focus of a photo story and the stuff that I like to do. So keep that in mind. I like this. I like that it's landscape, travel, architecture, boom. I just like the way that this site feels. That's a beautiful shot, really nice in black and white. These are really nice images, and I love how it looks great on my screen. Blog, let's see the blog. This is, last time it was updated was June 12th, and it's currently August 26th. That's not good. You need to keep this stuff up to date. You know that. I always say it. You have a blog, keep it up to date. Put photos up every day. Well, if you can't put them up every day, make sure you do something once a week talking about it, because June 5th. Before that, let's see where we go. May 19th. So, look, try to do once a week. I really recommend it. Look, you have so many photos. Tell the story of each photo every other day, every 3 days, every 5 days, every week. It doesn't matter. You have something to talk about that will get people interested. I remember when I was trying to be successful at jaredpoland.com, which is before FroKnowsPhoto, I started to share my photos and my thoughts and some critiques, and it ended up not critiques, some reviews, and it ended up I didn't stick with it because I didn't know what I was doing. But it was working slightly. I was getting more people to show up each day to watch. And I'm not saying you're trying to do that, but people will keep coming back for more if you give them a reason to come back. About me. It's interesting. I'm curious why this switches from up here to not down here anymore. But my name is Leonardo Augustine Gemetro. Well, that's a lot of names. I was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, 31 years ago. I love first person. It's personal. He's looking right at the camera. He's talking to you. You're getting his story from his mouth, and it just resonates a hell of a lot better. Drifting from economics to finance, I had realized that none of the hard studies were for me. Son of a lawyer and an amateur photographer, my late father passed me his passion for photography. Nowadays, I'm living in Dubai. I specialize in travel photography with special love for architecture and street. PH. I would write photography out fully, not PH, period. I hope you enjoy the site. Don't forget to take a look at the blog and subscribe for updates. Good shooting. Okay, Leo. Contact information, Twitter, email. Almost really perfect right here. But again, take a look at the blog. If you ask people to take a look at the blog, you better keep it up to date. I love your photos. I love what's going on this site. See, what I love, and I said it earlier, is that he tells you what he's passionate about shooting, and he also shows you that type of work. It's not like we would end up seeing a sports photo on this site because it doesn't fit what he's looking to do. You have to keep that in mind that if you are running a business of photography, you need to showcase your specialty. What type of work do you want to get? If you're showing photos of children, but you don't like photographing children, then don't show those photographs of children. So very nice job on this site. Again, it's a Squarespace site built off of Front Row, the template that he is using. This is a good example for a site to follow for how to do a layout, how to do a design, how to select the images you're going to choose. The only thing that I would like to see, I would like to be able to see the images as a gallery myself without having to sit through the slideshow or clicking the buttons each time. So that is another Squarespace rapid fire critique, part of my 30 critiques in 30 days. If you haven't tried Squarespace yet, please go ahead, give it a try. Go to squarespace.com/fro. If you decide that after your 14-day free trial that it's for you, go ahead and use the code FRO at checkout to get 10% off your entire first-year order. And I'll leave it at that. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. To check out all the videos from this 30 for 30 series, go ahead and click up on the screen right now. It's going to take you over to the post over on FroKnowsPhoto.com where you can see all 30 posts once they are live.